Let's make a cute Year of the Snake cake. In this video, I won't be showing you how to bake the cake part, but I will be showing you how I decorated it, including the crumb coat part, and how I get nice even cake layers, and how I made this cute little snake figurine. Actually, it's not so little because the cake in reality is 10 inches. Still very cute though, and the snake is made out of homemade marshmallow fondant. You can easily just use pre-made fondant though. Alrighty, we are starting with baked and fully cooled cakes. My trick to nice even cake layers is using this cake leveler. How this magical tool works is that I take these very thin wires and I just go in a back and forth sawing motion until I cut through the cake completely. Usually I'll take the top of the cakes off and I save these cake scraps to make like cake balls, cake pops, or like cake push pops, or snack on them, whatever you want, whatever your heart wants. And then with the cake layers I just trimmed, I'm gonna spread on an even layer of vanilla buttercream frosting onto my vanilla cake. And then I'm gonna keep repeating these steps, alternating between cake and frosting until I'm done. So now the cake is filled, fully crumb coated and fully chilled, and I put another layer of buttercream on top just to make it easier for me to work on. Now I'm going to put the final layer of buttercream, including the color at the bottom. This is going to be like a rippled buttercream look with a red ombre on the bottom, ombre to a white on top. I like to start at the top first, so that way I know I have enough color, or enough buttercream rather. But this is also because it's only 2 colors, so I'm not really too picky about where I start. I could start at the bottom with the colored part first too. If I had more colors, then I probably would start at the bottom first and then going up to the lightest color when mixing too. Now I'm going to put the red coloring on at the bottom. And now I'm going to blend the colors by just kind of going over the buttercream a few times in a few circles. Okay, and now I'm going to ripple the buttercream with the same spatula I was just using. All I have to do, let me see if I can show you like this, is put the spatula gently on the cake, like this. And then I just got to keep going. And if I feel like any place is uneven, I'll just kind of go back and gently press against the cake again. And then going from the colored buttercream to the white, I'm going to clean my spatula so that way I don't bring color into the white part. Now I'm going to clean up the edges. Give a little ripple in the center as well. And now here's my base cake that I'm going to chill and then finish the decorations. So one of the least things I like to do with fondant is coloring the fondant itself. It's so much work. So I like to start with white fondant and actually paint over it. And instead of the extra work in making a very long tapered piece of fondant for the snake shape, I just make like a little bit of a coil and then wrap it around a blob of the sugar clay. And then to make the snake scales, I used a piping tip, the circular kind, and then just kind of like poked it all around to create this like circular scaly texture. I did let the snake sugar figurine dry overnight to give me something a little bit more sturdy to work with and to paint on top of. And this part is a very important trick I learned when painting something completely gold. You do not want to start with a completely white base for a gold topping, because if you do that, what I learned is that when I paint the gold luster dust on top, the white peeks through and it makes it look so splotchy. If I paint it like yellow underneath, it makes it so much easier to hide the imperfections and it looks like it's completely covered, so I don't have any white streaks. I do have to put on multiple coats of the gold luster dust, so I do have to wait in between each coat to make sure that it doesn't like kind of drag and the gold coats stay on evenly. I don't want to make his eyes too harsh, so I use like a brown food coloring to make his eyes and a little mouth, printed out a little banner and piped on a message onto the front facing of the cake, so that way when they take a picture with the cake you can still see the message as well in the pictures. Totally up to preference of course. And we're done with the Year of the Snake cake. So cute! Follow Sparkle Cakery if you want to learn more about how baking is fun and approachable from me, a professionally trained pastry artist. Okay, bye!